run off. Let it get going. Let it get started. And welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Wednesday. You all know what that means. It's Wednesday. That means FTR A-League racing. Tonight we are at Michigan for the All-Star race. Good evening, everyone. I'm Shady Acres, and with me, as always, my buddy, my pal, my colleague, my friend, Lugnut. How you doing tonight, brother?
Mr. Shady, how are you tonight?
Oh, we just cold chilling. We just cold chilling. Running a little bit late tonight. Had to run late
I
from work. It's
just
been a
walked
busy
in the
week.
door myself too, so I was on a service call.
Yep. I so we didn't get much of a pre-race report this evening. I knew I was gonna be working late. But we definitely gonna make sure we get on the got to the race on time as they are starting to get into the cars now.
We
Should
have
be
16 drivers taking the green flag tonight.
the 16
Gaywell
on the.
was on the pole.
Yep, Jay Well rode up on the pole and
And I
had a
was told it
blister.
didn't matter how many qualified, whoever qualified was getting in. It didn't matter if they had good times or bad times or what.
And
So,
they did have the qualifying. Let me. Yeah, Jay Well, there it is. Jay Well blistered the track last night with his pole qualifying speed of 38.199 seconds. Good
yeah,
lord.
that's not even nice.
That's, that is just crazy fast. Crazy fast. And yeah, Jay Wow, we had him up in the booth with us last week. Always glad to have Jay Wow in the booth. And he starts on the pole again tonight. Let's see, he's trying to win that $25 gift card up for PSN gift card up for grabs tonight in the All Star race here at Michigan. Starting second, DK Brown. Starting DK Brown 86. He's starting second. Mike
Team we usually
RPM.
don't see in the top five usually for qualifying.
No, you don't. That's we see him in the top five at the end, but definitely in the
There's my
qualifying.
winner from last week.
Yep. Is it? And Mike RPM, he's starting third tonight. Mike RPM, our points leader, starting third. Eagles rolls off the starting grid, starting fourth. Typical starting fifth. And numbers in the sixth spot. Here's my dark horse for the night. In the sixth spot, my dark horse of the night, Tizzle. Jay Tizzle. John Tizzle. My man Tizzle. I was talking to him earlier, and he said he has a dart tonight.
I'm taking Lynch for the win.
You're taking Lynch for the win, okay? I'm
Taking
taking
Lynch for
Tizzle.
the win, and my dark horse is Dan. There we go.
There you go. There you go. Okay. I'm going with well, I do know that Clash will be probably in the race. I got to confirm whether he's going to try to get connection. But I'm going to have to go with either.
I do believe he's in the chat already, so.
Is he okay? So it's a toss up between JWoww and Clash. Just going to go with JWoww as my number one tonight, just because Clashin probably has to start in all the way in the back. So I'm going to
That
go.
don't mean nothing.
It doesn't mean anything at all. It means absolutely squat. Other than the fact that that's just the reason why I'm just gonna pick JWoww. It's literally a coin toss. So, but yeah, Joe JWoww with my number one pick and John Tizzle, Jay Tizzle. He's starting sixth. My dark horse. Look out for Tizzle. And I'm telling you, he said he's got a rocket. And that shows. I mean, he's starting six, rolling off at 38.353 qualifying time. That's pretty sickly fast too, man. That's pretty sick right there.
Yep.
Next to him, starting seventh, we've got FRR True Death. True Death starting seventh. Um, Starting eighth, Street Machine. And Street Machine. He would have to be my other dark horse on this. Definitely always shout out to our good buddy Street Machine. Street. We got my number one fans are in the house. Madison and Macy. Hello, hey. There we go. That's what. Now I got my posse here. Now I got my posse. I'm all good. Look, I got my posse here.
All right.
Yes, sir. We're getting ready to roll here in Michigan. Always have to have my number one fans up in here. Let me see, guys. Give me your picks. Give me your picks for tonight. Let me know who's your number one and your dark horse tonight, girls. Let me see what you guys think. But starting 8th, we got Street Machine. As always, big shout out. Ooh, there's Madison's saying what's up, Lug. She's saying what's up. I don't think you're on my stream, but she's saying what's up. So she's
Yeah,
saying
I'm just
hello.
getting there right now, and
Yep,
my stream's also up here for different views tonight.
yep. As always, everybody, as you know, that Lugnuts channel. Switch on. You can switch on over to Lugnuts channel. Same broadcast, different camera views. So where you have some different camera views, different shots going around the race. So you guys know the
Let me
story
know if you
now.
want me to follow anybody for a few laps, and I will. And
Yep, always let us know. We always tend to our fans. We always tend to our fans. Of Street Machine, definitely shout out to Street Machine as always. As Street Machine, I follow his stream that gives us the leaderboard, laps to go, that kind of stuff. So thank you, Street, for having that stream and having me let me peek in on you and taking a look at it so we know so everybody knows what's going on. Oh, we got this join, so let's go ahead and join up as they are rocking and rolling already and get this
too busy.
machine going. Did you get an invite?
Light button, so I hope I'm in where I'm supposed to be.
The Street Machine just sent one, just sent a couple. Let me. Okay, you got it. You're in here. Okay. So let's go live and let's watch this race. All right, so let's see here. As Madison is picking Eagles tonight. Eagles,
Ooh,
okay, and Madison's going with Eagles. Jaywell wants to know is who's everybody's picking, so he's kicking in. Jaywell, I already told you. That's what I said. You're my number one pick tonight. Jay Tizzle, my dark
we're
horse.
about to drop. No, they're still going to do their laps around and get in line and
Yep,
all that good stuff.
yep, they always do that, which I think was awesome that they do. Uh, Check out, and also tonight is with the All Star race is that the night of custom paint schemes. We get to check
Yeah,
out
so
some
that's
really
really going to screw me up tonight.
so we get to check out some really cool paint schemes tonight. So let's kind of go through here.
Yeah.
JCR Titans, he's got a nice little paint scheme in that Napa 62 as he rolls off 11th tonight. And then there's Jaywell. Jaywell's got a nice looking 99 Napa car.
18.
And DK Brown. And DK Brown is starting second in that 18. He's got a pretty wicked paint job on that 18
Well,
car tonight.
then she's got the NASCAR heat on his.
Yeah, and then we got Rub. Rub starting in that 53 car. Rub on him starting 10th tonight.
All
And,
right, we're getting ready to.
yeah, we're getting ready to go. And let's see, are they going to take the green now? They are going to go green. And we are underway. The FTR A-League All-Star Race at Michigan is not underway. They are
I was just about to say, I wouldn't be doing that quite
they
yet.
took me, but I saw them shooting down to the apron. I thought they
Yeah,
were going.
I saw them going down low and just like, I don't think if it's a start, it's not a very good one.
they got me pretty good. I tell you what, they got me pretty. Oh no, is that a
Unless
caution?
something happened,
They said
unless
it's a
something happened
caution.
in the back. Okay,
There's
I was
something
just
in the
about to say,
back.
unless something did happen there and we didn't
Yeah,
catch it. I was on the leader, so.
they called it a caution.
All right, well, let's go see who's got some.
A street
Who's
machine in
arguing?
that
Who's arguing with
37.
who back here? Anybody?
Oh, street machine's going with the hot rod look tonight in that yellow car. That's nice looking, man. Look at
I don't see any damage.
number 37. I'm still checking out these paint schemes, man. These are pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm looking for damage. I'm not
with
seeing anything
Lynch.
unless they.
Here's your pick for the night, Lynch, in that 43. Nice looking
He's
car.
starting. He's up
cool
like
looking.
6th or 7th or so.
He's got a pretty cool paint scheme too. Eagles in the 9, going with the black and white.
All right, are we gonna go this time?
Let's see, I think we're gonna go this time.
No, we're on the leaders here just in case.
Nope, they're gonna go one more time, and which is cool because I can get through and check out these paint schemes. Reckless
All right, now I'll
Racer,
get back on all my meters here.
Reckless starting 16th. And then Typical. I love Typical's car, man. Check out that green car.
Well, if I go to him, I'm not going to catch the start because it takes me too long to get back here. So I'll get to him here shortly. As soon as we drop the green, I'll go through the field and you can stay on the leaders, and I'll take
Street Machine's
I'll
got
take
an
a flyover with the helicopter view. I like that helicopter view.
I tell you what, Typical's got one of the coolest cars out there tonight. He and Street Machine, I think, got some of the coolest
Okay,
cars.
well, clean his tires off.
Tizzle in that 38, he's got a nice cool paint scheme going on tonight in that 38 car. He's my dark horse. Come on, Jay Tizzle, you're my dark horse tonight. I'm counting on you. Come on. Jay Well and Tizzle are going to bring it home 1-2.
Well, I know Lynch got his real stock car smashed up pretty good Saturday night, so I'm hoping he has a good finish here.
Taking a look at it's Bob Drew. Bob Drew starting 12th tonight. So it's Bob. He's starting 12th. Look for him to see how he gets up here through the field. Says we are getting ready to go green. Dan the man in that 34.
Boogie, boogie. We're racing, boys and girls.
And we are going green. Hollywood. Oh, we got a car all the way down to the inside already.
In the wall. Hard.
Was that Billy?
Or you stay on the leaders, I'll go.
That was Billy. That
was Billy.
That was Billy. I caught the paint scheme, and Billy, not sure what happened in that one car, but he got shot down into the grass.
I didn't have his broadcast on it or whatever. Huh.
Back up to the front as we've got a race going between Jaywell and Mike. Mike RPM in the outside. Jaywell on the inside on that 99 car. And this is the All-Star race, which I believe is a 25% length race. And then lap 12, they will have with 12 laps to go, they have a manual caution. Everybody will come down in the pits and then restart with 10 laps to go and have a 10-lap shootout to the finish. As the 99... we got a crash in the back. Big wreck. Big wreck in the back. That'll definitely bring out the caution. 43 Lynch involved. The 43's got a lot of damage, heavy damage.
34 Dan, 38.
Oh man, those are both man. Tizzle got involved too. Daggone it. He's got a lot of damage to that 38 car. Not sure what happened.
I'm just trying to look back at Billy's broadcast here to see
Hollywood in the 14. He's got a lot of damage, and he's got a nice, cool-looking paint scheme there, kind of like the orange and black Halloween style paint scheme. That looks pretty cool. And Mac Attack in the 17 tonight. Mac Attack, and he's got a cool looking paint scheme in that 12 car, Mac Attack. So these guys, Billy got probably the biggest winner of that one, as he was all alone all the way in the back from being shot down into the grass right off the green flag start.
I'm trying to.
And here comes our Mike RPM leading us to green. Mike RPM in first, JWoww in second on the high side. And I tell you what, Rub, I'd be kind of like Daytona and Talladega. You really don't want to be on that high side on the start of these races, man. You kind of get stuck out in no man's land.
Yeah, I'm riding with the Eagles right now, and he's right in the middle of it all.
As the 4 car.
Still don't know what happened to Billy at the start here.
Look at that 4 car. Here comes Street Machine in the 37. Now, come on, look at Street Machine down in the 37 on the apron. Street Machine. Street Machine underneath of Typical in the 4. Typical had a great run in that 4 so far. Here comes Street in the 37. Looking to get under the 18. On the low side. Didn't have much help. Keep an eye on that 37. And And look right next to him in that 36, Bob Drew. He's rolling up there already. He's moving up there quick. Lynch
I
is
can't
also
tell you
getting
what happened
back
to Billy,
into
though.
it.
Yeah, Dan and Billy side by side here at the back.
If Dan the man, he's back there with him. Those guys need to get together and so they can hook up and get back up to the front. Hot with them in Hollywood, Jay Tizzle.
Three wides are not going to help.
Yep. And Slade in the 84. Slade all the way back up there in the fourth now in that 84 machine. Clashing in the 51. He's starting to move up finally. Clashing,
Yep,
he's got a nice...
I'm on him right now.
Yep, he's got that
A
rowdy
little bit
pace.
of glitch in there, though.
Heavy duty in that 19. He's going to have he's trying to get up there through the field. He's getting through the thick of it now. True Death as well in the 13.
We got to remember, this is only 25% tonight, so they're only shooting at 50 laps here.
Might want to keep your eye on that 47, Pretty Boy James. I think he had a
right now.
really good run the other night in high side. As we are back with the leaders, as Mike RPM in the 44 has a mirror full of the 99 and JWoww and Bob Drew up in the wall.
Big Bob.
Bob Drew up in the wall, takes out Eagles. Bob Drew went up and
still crossing.
Oh man, and we got the
51.
51 got up and caught in it.
A little bit. I think it may have been after the caution, so I don't think they'll be.
Just nowhere to go on that. I saw Bob Drew get pushed up to the wall. He bounced off of the wall like a pinball right down, and there's just nowhere for
I was on it and got all excited and pressed my button and lost it. So.
And just nowhere for anybody to go. So caution is out. As we take you kind of through the field, let you guys take a view at some of these paint schemes. These are some pretty cool paces. I like these. I look forward to these all-star races just because these paint schemes are really, really cool. All right, as we are back to the front.
Back to the front here.
And DK Brown, watch DK in that 18. He's strong in that 18 car, so keep an eye on him. Matter of fact, we're going to lock in on him as he's starting off third, right behind Mike RPM, who's leading us to green. JWoww in second on that outside. And look at JWoww, how he gets it. He holds that outside line, and watch him. I've been watching him in these restarts. Look at him on that high side, knowing he's getting that push on the high side coming down the backstretch.
We got two cars at the backstretch going in the wall. Both two cars hard left.
Ooh, the 62 shot it in there. 3 wide.
Yeah, Tizzle and it's Bob Drew crashed at the back. No caution.
Man.
Yeah, they're rolling now, but no caution. Yeah, both of them just shot left. I was on looking backwards on them all.
Oh man. And Bob Drew's got a lot of...
He's over. There's another one shooting left there.
A
little bit of bumping and grinding already here.
A True Death all the way down on the
Abraham. The 9, 17, the 9.
Billy's trying to work his way up there, back up there in the 1 car, as Mike RPM, still our leader out front, but he certainly has a mirror full of that 18, and here comes that 18. That's DK Brown looking under, but he wasn't able to make it stick.
Slade's coming in to make it like six going there.
I tell you what, Mike in that 44 has a hot rod, man. Look at this thing.
He does each and every week.
This thing is on rails. I mean, look, here comes 62.
Pretty sure I picked him last weekend. I'm pretty sure he won.
I'm pretty sure you did. Oh, and he's going to get high up into the wall that time. Came off of turn 4. But he's got JWoww give him the push. So the 62 of Titans kind of lost out there as he was on the inside, but his JCR teammate JWoww was actually with Mike. And pushed Mike back out front.
There is no stages here tonight, so.
Yep, there are no stages. Matter of fact, let me get back on streets. Stream. That's what I'm saying. So stream.
Probably 20 into it by now.
And like I said, thank you, Street Machine, for bringing us to the leaderboard. This leaderboard brought to you by Street
Whoever
Machine.
the hell we want it to be. We don't see no paid sponsors yet, so whoever you want it to be.
Yeah, we got the 18. He got slayed. He got high up into the wall there a little bit, I think. Or no,
Yes, thank
8.
you, Street Machine, for giving us live updates on this.
Yep. As he's moving on up there right now, as he's currently in the top 5.
Ooh, 24 in the day a little bit.
Right now.
24 and the 34 going to have a good little battle.
As we ride with JWoww. JWoww, he is right there on Mike's bumper, trying to get a draft with him. Almost like seems like he's trying to give him a push. Might hopefully try to get a breakaway made, but they just won't let him go. As here comes the 62 on the outside and the 84. That's Titans in the 62. And there goes Titans dropping down to the inside. He's got help from Street. And here they come. They're teaming up to get on the inside. He's underneath the Mike. Street's underneath the JWoww. And here they go racing. As Titans now in the 62, he led that lap just by a nose.
Barely.
But still counts as being the leader. And now he pulls away as a full car length now. Slides up on and to cut that draft off, but here he comes, and here comes Mike on the outside. He's got a heck of a run.
How long before we have a caution?
Oh, we might have one here quick, as here comes the 18 going underneath, and they're going to make it 3 wide. Street, Street holds on. Good driving, man. Oof. I tell you what, Street.
We have to do something so I can start breathing again.
I tell you what, Street Machine stuck those tires right down on the outside and rolled it right around the corner. Excellent, excellent job.
I was on him the whole time.
As Mike RPM now regains. Oh, we got trouble! Trouble! And they're spinning and wrecking.
Oh, they're 8s, they're 14s in, 34s in it.
Spinning and wrecking.
In it.
Not sure what kicked that off.
84, 17, that's definitely a caution.
Oh yeah, caution is definitely out. And,
can we get a lap count now that we're under?
Yep, we'll have 26, so about 24 laps to go after this caution.
Okay, so
they're picking them up and laying them down at a pretty quick pace here.
They're going to have a fuel run here, and it should take us right into the manual caution. Pretty close to it.
Yeah.
We have about 4 or 5 laps left before we got to go in again.
These guys definitely, I mean, with they'll have about another, like you said, it's about another.
And I got trapped up here the other night, Sunday, doing that C League all by myself. I was looking for a corner to hide in.
Oh, you did great. You did really good.
Up at the last minute. I hauled Bleachy in.
You did really, really good. I caught the last because I was running late. I caught the last, probably the last half. The last.
Billy got hold of me about 5 to 7, just like, okay.
Yeah, I caught the last probably 10 or 15 minutes of it. And I was gonna throw some in the comments, but I didn't want to throw you off because you were really doing a good job. So I just kind of like, he's got this. He's got this. Almost like Mike RPM's got this now underneath the JWoww, taking that lead back with some help from the 18.
Is it too late to pick somebody else?
No,
I think we're allowed to keep our picks up till the manual caution, aren't we?
And Mrs. FTR wants to give a thank you to Lugnut for doing that broadcast the other night for C League. So
no problem.
Definitely appreciate it, Lug. Everybody enjoyed it. Yeah, you did a really good job. And look at this. We got another lead battle for the lead changes. JWoww trying to get under that 44 car.
He wants it.
And I think we got a caution out. The caution is out. Yep.
But why? How come? I didn't call a caution.
I'm not
What the
sure.
hell?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Oh, we
Oh,
13 and 53. They don't
yeah,
look
the
happy with each
53's
other.
got a lot of damage. A
Oh,
lot of
did you see
damage.
that middle finger? Right out the window.
Oh, did he?
Oh, yeah.
He might be called to the hauler for that one.
Nastiness.
Might be called to the he might be called to the hauler for that.
And I got glaucoma, and even I seen that.
You know they it is 420 lug, so you know
It is
it,
so.
they do have those that they do have that medicine to help with glaucoma.
That's an old wives' tale. I smoke enough that I should be able to see you where you're sitting from where I'm sitting in Canada.
I wish you could. Well,
My
you wouldn't be
vision.
seeing
It does not help your vision.
it. It
I
definitely
told the doctor that, and she said, "You know, it's for the headaches, not to help you see better." I went, "Oh, okay. So you're not going to give it to me then?"
I just said that you know you got an upset stomach because it helps with upset stomach.
Yeah, yeah. Because it doesn't help your vision; it helps your headaches. And I said,
It
"Well, I
does.
don't have those."
Oh, big flag
Oh
there.
yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, it certainly doesn't help my vision. I mean, I remember you know had to have a little bit for that Kansas race a couple
Right?
weeks ago to try to keep me calmed down a little bit and more relaxed, and that did anything but
Oh, you
keep.
don't want to see me without it. So four wide here. Oh.
If they're going four wide, and we just saw the
Please
62.
don't do that.
The 62 had a pretty significant lag, so keep an eye on that. And that's Titans in the 62. He had a looks like it's gotten cleared up, but we got a wreck going on, a big wreck,
The big wreck. That's
big wreck in the
flag. That's
back.
flag there too.
TK Brown in the
Oh,
18, Billy in the
Billy in
1.
the 18, the
They
153.
the 53. That's going to be Rub. Oh
All
man,
right, that's going to bring us
that's
closer.
gonna bring us right close to it. So we've got 16 laps. So after this caution, we should probably have 14 laps to go.
On this one, you'll see the lead. I can't see the leaders pitting now when
I
they
tell
got to
you
go
what,
again.
Tizzle,
Well,
man, Tizzle in that 38 just can't buy a break, man. He got more damage as well, and a lot of it on that front hood. Dan the man also has damage. Daggone, man, some of these guys just
they
snake
just
pit,
can't get a
man.
break week after week after week.
Every week, Dan the man, Tizzle. I mean, I wish some of these guys just want to get a break. And here we go with Rub in the 53.
Whoa.
Don't think he must not have pitted, so he's kind of a.
He done that one last week too.
Yeah, you know, in some situations I see where, but I mean, in this situation, you're a sitting duck here, as here comes a 44
Yep,
right
he's
underneath him, and
just
here comes the rest
moved.
of the field.
Can't get on
And,
Michael.
they're going to be going wide. Here they come.
Yeah, I'm looking at the back here. Of course, I can't get on the leaders when I want them. Come on. There we go.
We are riding with JWoww in the 99 as he is trying to get back underneath of Mike RPM in that 44. And I tell you what, it doesn't matter if Mike is on up high or if he's down. Whoa, they touched.
Yeah, they're touching, they're
Oh
rubbing,
boy,
they're banging.
they're trading
they're
some
playing.
of that. They're trading some of that custom paint. I tell you what, as I was saying, that JWoww or
Baby Jesus, we're coming through.
Mike RPM in that 44, man. I tell you
He's
what.
strong week after week after week.
I mean, it doesn't matter if he's on the low side or the high side, if he has
He's not
draft
part
or
of that
doesn't have
JCR
draft.
group.
What's that?
I think he's part of that JCR group in hiding.
No, he's as far from the way I understand it, that if you don't, unless you have that JCR tag, you're not actually part
You're
of
a
JCR.
part of it. I see.
But I mean, I'm sure that they're really, really good friends. They have a lot of respect for each other. So, you know, it goes both ways. But yeah, I mean, you know, when it comes down to as far as the actual team,
Everybody wants it from him, though.
Yeah. And here comes, speaking of one of the JCR guys, that's
Oh,
Pretty
got a car
Boy.
off.
Pretty Boy
Off the left.
spinning in the grass. I saw him back there. He got spun out into the grass.
We're still rolling out. Yep.
Nope, we're under caution.
Oh, we're under caution. Yeah.
We are under caution. And that's
Well, that should be
going...
bringing us up to the manual here
Yep,
soon,
that
I
should...
think.
This is going to be the manual because it says on the caution, laps remaining is 9.
Wow.
So this is going to have to be our manual caution.
Well, maybe that was just before we missed it by talking so much. See what you do to me?
Well, you see what you do to me. I mean, we have so much fun. You make it too easy to have just relax and chill and have fun. You know, just you miss some things.
Don't get my ass fired.
we just got one job, love. Just
one job.
Just one job.
Really? One job a week and you can't do that? All right, who the hell's up front?
I don't know, but I tell you what, it's not Billy. Billy again.
Not who I got on my
way
screen.
back in the drag. Man, he's had a rough night, I think. But the 17 is.
Just about had him.
And look at Lynch in the 43. Lynch in the 43 starting up there. It's at 17.
I asked him how his car was, and he said a lot better than it was Monday night.
And that's Mac Attack in the 17. So Mac Attack's got the lead right now.
Behind them.
Yep.
Oh, they're coming. They're coming hard.
They're coming in a big hurry. They had a freight train with that draft hookup. Mike RPM and JWoww with the help of Typical. And look at
Lynch going. Oh, Lynch got dropped.
Oh, we got
somebody spinning.
Somebody spinning in the back.
Yeah, blue car.
Yep.
Oh, Billy again.
Is that Billy again getting spin?
Yes.
I tell you what, man.
Is Billy in that car tonight, or who's driving the one?
That's Billy in that. Yep, it's Billy in that black and blue.
Oh, looks like somebody just got doored up in the wall there too.
We got Mike RPM and JWoww. JWoww gets the lead with the help of from Typical in the 4 car. And Typical won the high side All-Star race on Monday night. Congratulations, Typical. And as you see, he's right here now in second position. Typical in that 4. And he's having a good run, very, very good run. He's looking to get another All-Star win this week here in Michigan.
Like a rock, and I didn't see why.
Hey, look at Bob Drew in the 36. Where did he come from?
He's coming
look
also.
At Bob. Come on, Bob. Get up in there. Where did he come from? Out of nowhere. And Bob Drew. Bob Drew in now in second on the high side above JWoww. He's getting some help now from the 4 car and Typical. If those guys can just hook it up. Typical looking for him, but now that's going to kill their momentum.
Ooh, 3 wide.
They're going to go 3 wide here. Careful there, Drew. Drew, you saw that. And look at Drew make a crossover. Sticking with Drew. Come on. JWoww in first. Mike in second. Here comes Bob Drew to get over third.
Off the front now.
As they're rocking and rolling now up here.
Trying to get on helicopter view.
That 84, he got whacked out in the outside. That's Slade in the 84.
A little bit of whack-a-mole going on back there.
As JWoww, still your leader, and Clash is trying to get up in there. Clash. What's that?
Did you pick JWoww?
JWoww is my number 1 pick. Yes, I did pick JWoww straight up. Number 1 pick.
A little top there from the 44.
Yep. And no harm, no foul. And look at Bob. Come on, Bob. Get up in there, Bob. Go ahead.
The door is closed.
Oh, man, I'm going for it. I mean, even though JWoww's my number 1 pick, pulling for JWoww to keep my... we got a big wreck in the back. Big wreck in the back. Oh, heavy duty got into the 18 and they got together.
That's one person I haven't talked about tonight because I didn't want to jinx them.
And that is the race. That took us right to the end. That is over.
You're well.
That is it. JWoww, your winner. Check that out. Your final. JWoww, your winner at the All-Star race in that 99 paint scheme. JWoww, your winner. JCR JWoww is back. He certainly is. He's back in victory lane tonight at Michigan. JWoww, you're the winner. It's Bob Drew comes home second. Mike RPM third. Slade in fourth. Typical in fifth. Clash in sixth. Reckless Racer seventh. Eagles in eighth. Heavy Duty ninth. And Street Machine rounds out the top 10. Let's see. We get these guys on up into the booth.
That was a good race.
That was an awesome race. That was an awesome race.
Short and sweet, eh? Boom, boom, done.
Yeah.
Lynch came home 13th.
You want to set? Can you put a message in the get the top 3 in here? The FTR party chat.
Okay, yeah.
Appreciate it. Because they all have invites to come on in. There's JWoww. All right, there's our winner. Now we just need Bob and Mike. There's Bob Drew. And now all we need is our second place. And that was just fun, man. That was really cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
I'm just getting wound up here.
Awesome, man. As we give it a second here. As we get... He should be here any minute. Come on, Bob. Get on up in here. Well, let's, so he finished second, so he's got some time. Let's get
whoever's up here.
Yep, let's go ahead and let's get a talking about this All-Star race here at Michigan as our man Mike in that Richard Petty 44 comes home in third. Mike, how you doing tonight, brother?
Pretty good. It was pretty wild out there for sure.
Ooh, man, you look like you had probably the fastest car. I mean, I fully admit JWoww was my pick, but it really looked like that you had probably the fastest car from what I've seen out there. You know, I mean, you really had a rocket.
Yeah, the car was it was blazing fast. Me and JWoww, we just got up there in clean air at the start and just kind of worked together. Got by him on the top side, and we were just able to line up and try to get as many green flag laps as we could. And then there at the end, the last pit stop, I accidentally took full fuel, so I really had nothing for any of them guys. So I just sat behind JWoww and just tried to get him, push him up there like he did to me earlier, just because I had about 10 more laps of gas than most of them, unfortunately. But
no, the race being shorter, did that do anything to your race at all?
No, not really. The car was pretty good. It probably had pace for the longer laps too, but it just was about being aggressive there at the end, and just my dumbass took more gas than I should have. So
yeah, it was hard to tell who was doing what there at the time.
Well, good run. It almost seemed like it didn't matter, Mike. I mean, I was watching, and you even made the comment that it kind of almost didn't even matter if you were on the low side, if you were on the high side, if you had draft, or even if you didn't even have draft help. I mean, that 44 just looked like it was on rails. You have a preferred line, or just did anyone work for you tonight?
I kind of preferred the top to make passes, especially when I feel like when you had a good pusher. It seems like it's kind of like the plate racing style where you have a good pusher that can get back to you off the corners, and you can clear passes better that way. But yeah, drove pretty good everywhere. But just want to say congrats to JWoww and Bob Drew. Always fun racing. It's been fun the last couple of weeks seeing you up there, Bob Drew. You've been giving us plenty of room. So yeah, it's always fun racing them guys as usual.
Congratulations there, Mike. You had a really, really awesome run once again, man. Congratulations. Always love having you up here, man. I'm a big fan. Um, uh, um, so it congratulations on getting the third place, man. I was just reading one of the some of the some of our fans out there.
You know you can't read and talk at the same time, right?
I know it. I know it. I can't chew gum and walk at the same time. You know me. I try though. I try.
All right, Mike. Nice run.
Thanks, man. Congratulations, brother, man. Big fan. Always love having you up here, man. Congratulations again, third.
Thanks. Appreciate all you do, guys.
Definitely, man.
And Bob,
have
where
fun.
the hell did you come from?
Hey, where the hell did you come from, Bob?
The back 4 times.
We saw that.
Well, I mean, Cliff, the honest answer. I mean, okay, so kind of tell us about that. How you're able to do that? Because we did see you get wrapped up in a couple melees. You had a lot of damage there in the one, some heavy damage to the front end. So walk us through that, man. Tell us how you overcame all that.
When I got damaged in the first incident, I was just worried about staying on the lead lap. Even if we had to have had pitted all the runs, I felt like I had a fast enough car. Once I fixed the damage, I could have stayed ahead of the leader. So luckily, everybody's going for it at this track. It's like Talladega on steroids, running this thing, and it's intense. So you just got to make the right calls and moves to get back up there.
Well, I mean, you essentially almost kind of came out of nowhere. Where did you restart on that restart right there at the end? Where did you restart then?
I didn't even see him, and just boom,
The
he was there.
last restart, I think I may have been about 12th or 14th. I was on the outside, I know that, and I was back in the
Wow.
pack.
Okay, so did you have anyone in particular give you a lot of help, or did you use just anybody that you could and whoever was there at the time?
I kind of ducked around with Typical, following him sometimes, and then other times it was just avoiding guys that you know are about to make contact with each other. Because I know Typical's he's dominated this track in all the races we ran, so I knew if I stuck with him, I'd be pretty good. It was hard to hold a Clashing. I normally would like to work with him, but he had a little bit of a spiking issue going on, so I was scared to get around him. But yeah, mainly I think the main guy I was following was Typical there for a while, and then the seas just kept parting for me, and I just, holy crap, I'm in second place. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome to watch, man. Awesome, awesome to watch. And yeah, I
Congratulations on
think
a second place finish.
I was talking to Klashin right before the race, and he was in an area where he wasn't sure he was going to get a really good connection. So that definitely kind of
Yeah, I know he's always moving around, so.
yeah, all around the country. I don't I don't
Well,
know
we
how.
appreciate what he does. It's
Yeah,
a
I don't
bummer
know
when
how
he's
he does it.
lagging, because if he's not, he's going to be a contender.
Yeah, always. But tonight it's Bob Drew getting that second spot, man. Congratulations, that was awesome run. You gotta let your pretty little daughter watch this one. That her daddy did a real good job up there at the end of this race, fighting back like that, man. That was awesome.
Yeah. Shout out to Mila, and congratulations, JWoww, on winning it all.
And Mila, and we love you, girl. So glad for your dad, good friend of mine, and you gotta have, get to watch the race and get to bed for at a good hour, and just uh, congratulations, Bob. It's just a blast having you up here in the booth, being able to bring you up in the booth again to question as an interview,
Yeah, well,
and
look what we got up here. We got from the booth to winner's circle over there.
I was just about to get to that, from the booth to the winner's circle, and once again, throwing that alleged so-called commentator's curse right out the window, because JWoww, you came home one, man. You got that All-Star win under your belt, and you made me look like a genius for picking you. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you, thank you. It was a very tough race out there. Me and Mike, good thing me and Mike were working out there together. If it wasn't for him working with me, it probably would have been a different story. But you gotta have friends out there. You gotta know who to work with, and good thing me and him got connected very early, and we just took off from there. We stayed up 1-2 for most of the race.
Yeah, you guys ran together pretty near all night, except
I
for
want to be
cautions. It
friends.
split you up a little bit.
Yeah, there was a lot of cautions, but we kept the car clean. I don't think we had any damage at all. I think the furthest we got back was probably fifth, but we were on the outside lane, and every time you get on the outside on the backstretch, the draft just really takes over, and you have that big run to clear the inside cars.
Yeah, we saw the draft helped a lot of guys take off right at the start.
Yeah, on the coming to that 5 to go, I had to take that defensive line on the bottom. I had to make a couple big blocks there, especially I think Bob Drew. He stuck his nose in there 3 wide, but he held his line, and we loosened that baby up, aired the tire pressures up, and that thing just went around that corner perfect, and kept that lead coming to 1 to go.
You
Well,
you kind of
awesome win.
you kind of hit on it, Jay. Well, and that I talked about during the race, seeing you restart second on the outside 2 or 3 times, and seeing how kind of coming around turn 1 and 2, you kind of almost like you did your best to kind of hold steady because you knew coming down that backstretch you would get on that draft and it would really push you up there. So, I mean, was it better to actually restart in that upper lane where you were in that position, or would you always prefer the lower line here at Michigan?
It really depends on what the leader was doing. If you'd came off the turn 2 and drafted the bottom lane of cars, then it would have been a disadvantage. But the good thing, me and Mike kind of worked together, and he stayed up on that high side for me and able for me to get that draft on the backstretch. I didn't take advantage of him trying to pass him to go into turn 3 with that big draft. So that's why he was able to stay up on that high line because he knew I wasn't going to dive on him. Except for 2 separate occasions, I saw them cars wrecking in the back, and I was like, okay, might as well take the advantage going in turn 3 with that draft. But he still stayed the leader a couple times.
Well, like Lug said, man, you go from the broadcast booth to victory lane in the winner's circle. So you're trying to do everything that you can do to make sure that I can't keep you up here and strap you into the seat of the booth, aren't you?
Yeah, it was fun last week. Great racing from the boost perspective. I worked my butt off tonight, even though it was a 25% race and there's a lot of cautions. I was still, especially when we got down that 5 to go, my heart was really pounding with that 5 to go, and we took that lead there, and I knew we had the position. All we had to do was defend from there,
Yeah,
and
the race just seemed
luckily,
to fly by.
yeah, it was gonna get. I'm pretty sure it would have got a lot more wild on that last lap, especially going into turn 3. People would have taken every inch of the track they would have gotten. I would have been on the apron blocking if I probably would have. But good thing that it kind of luckily we got the caution right as soon as we crossed that start finish line for 1 to go, and we got the win.
Well, with that win, you get the prize for the win at the All Star race. Um, I believe it's a $25 PSN card, but also there was some major,
I forgot about that.
yeah, yeah, man, yeah, and also some major playoff points, which definitely
$5
probably
million for the winner.
good to have in your back pocket. Having the race off last week, I mean that's probably a good little thing to have in your back pocket going towards this last half of the season, I guess.
Yeah, we had a rough start to the season. I mean, we had a couple tracks where we had a good solid chance of winning, but it just slipped out of our hands. And such as Phoenix and Texas, we had the lead there. Well, Phoenix, that was a bit of a strategy game, and we just pulled the wrong strategy out there. Texas, I think we had the lead with about 7 to go, and we ended up giving the lead to Clash and didn't hold our line. But this was finally our first race where we kept that lead at the end and we stayed in the lead and came home with a win. But getting the $25 PSN gift card, I'm thankful. Appreciate everybody at FTR that all the admins, Billy, everybody, y'all in the booth. And yeah, playoff points are going to be really important.
I'm still a fan for you coming up on the booth and hanging up here,
I'll
But
I'll see if I don't get another suspended another race and come up here.
well,
I mean, hey,
it's always
I got a
awesome
short
watching you
temper,
race,
so
man.
if somebody messes with me, I like
Well, you weren't
what's that?
suspended. Your car failed tech. Remember?
Yeah,
That's all it was.
yeah. Your car failed the technical
Oh yeah,
inspection.
yeah,
You
yeah.
couldn't
Failed
you couldn't
Yeah,
inspection,
yeah
yeah.
and
couldn't push it through.
the guy that races dirty ended up getting kicked out anyway. So I guess I proved my point.
Well, I think it
No
was.
comment.
I think it was. Yeah.
It took one race for them to realize with me racing in there it wasn't just me.
Well, congrats.
Also to point out that 00 did stay out just like he did last week. I don't know what else to say. That's he can't stay up there. I mean, you're gonna get race dirty when you keep doing that over and over again.
Yeah, yeah. That he was in the 53. Rub. He was in the 53 tonight. But yeah, we were actually talking about
Oh
that,
yeah,
and
53.
I mean, it's six in one hand, half dozen in the other. But it also depends on what track. I mean, if you're at Daytona, Talladega, to where your tires aren't really as worn, you could probably get away with it. But on a track like this, and Texas, Phoenix, other places, where the tire wear, if you're going, you're going up against guys that are 100% fresh sticker tires. I mean, you're a sitting duck anyway.
Yep.
I don't understand honestly. I mean, I can understand from the perspective that if you're in, if there's, I don't know, maybe less than 10 laps to go, and you're 15th, and you figure, okay, if I can get out in front and I'll lose maybe 6 positions into the end, then that's a plus net of 9. So something like that in a strategy I can see. Uh, but other than that, on an all star race where really only the top three get playoff points, I think. I mean you're kind of a sitting duck up there. I mean even if it's only 2 or 3 laps. I mean 2 or 3 laps on compared 2 or 3 laps wear of tire compared to sticker tires. That's a huge difference, isn't it?
Oh yeah, very huge difference. That's why I think nearly every single time there's a caution after about 3 laps, everybody took 4 tires. I took 4 tires every single pit stop.
I've I've kind of been doing the same. And when I make sure that I have my little clicker on four
I don't think I've
tires.
ever taken 2 tires. I've always been afraid to.
I must say that I've took 2 tires, but it was not on purpose.
Yeah,
Well, Jay Wow, from the broadcaster's booth to the victory lane, winner's circle, the winner of the gift card, and winner of the All Star race for the FTR A League Season 4 All Star race. Jay Wow, JCR Jay Wow is back, comes home the winner. And Victory Lane with that 99 paint scheme. It was a badass paint scheme, by the way, dude. Really badass paint scheme. I like
Oh
that.
yeah, it was default.
It was default. Is
Yeah,
that where it came
people
from?
they were making fun of me on the in the group chat that they're like, hey, you don't run that number. Yeah, because it was the default 99 number you get on this game. I did not mess with that scheme at all.
It was still pretty cool looking.
Oh yeah, I like the Napa sticker on the front of the hood. Got to represent.
Oh,
I forgot to run
congratulations,
mine.
man.
I was already loaded in. I had no choice.
Yeah.
I wanted my custom because it's good looking, but it cost me 2 races, the past 2 races. So
So you're going with the luck factor.
yeah, I was like, I think that was bad luck, that paint scheme. And
Well,
look,
now you just got that. Just lets you make another one.
I love my paint scheme though. I don't know. It doesn't work in this league, I think.
Well, whatever you got working tonight, in the past couple of weeks, definitely stick with it, man. The second place, JWL gets first, you get second. Mike RPM came home third. Congratulations to all you guys. Put on once again another awesome race, and always have a lot of fun up here in the booth watching you guys, man. You know, you guys did just awesome as always, man. Thank you guys for putting on a hell of a show.
Yeah, thanks for broadcasting.
Yes, sir. Yep. Thank you for being in the booth, guys.
Not a
Definitely, man.
problem. You guys have a good night.
Yep. You as well. We go celebrate with my team.
Yeah, man, go
10-4.
celebrate. Pop that champagne. Oh man, look, that was an awesome race, man. That was
Yes, it was.
a nice little shootout to, you know.
Now I guess we're off to what, Michigan or Homestead or wherever. Yeah, Homestead, I
Yeah,
guess, for the next one.
yep, they head to
A,
Homestead.
B, and C.
Yep, head to Homestead, Miami, for next week. That's an awesome track, man. Fun track. One of my favorite tracks. These guys, you know, everybody's going to be ready for Homestead. That's a good racy track, man. It gets
Yes, it
loose,
is.
it gets slick, but it gets racy, man. You can race on that track. You can pass. There's several grooves. You got the low groove. You got that middle groove, and you even got a high groove. I mean, you got three different grooves there at at
I just want to
Homestead.
find the groove to the front and stay there is all I want to do. That's it.
Well,
I've had a bad few weeks.
yeah, well, I mean that you got, you know, that groove has to consist of, you know, not have somebody, you know, getting underneath and, you know, pushing you up right, you know, before you even gotten up to full speed and, you know, getting into you and pushing you up into the in front of everybody else and,
Yeah.
you know, stuff like that, you know, getting walled, that kind of thing. You got to find that line where, you know, I'm trying to find the line that JWoww and Clashin and Bob, the one especially Bob Drew had tonight,
Well, it's
man. I
not
mean,
the lion we needed there. It's just the goddamn crew chief.
my, yeah, I'm firing mine for real,
You can
man.
have the right line, but you ain't got the right car. You ain't going to beat them.
You got that right. You definitely got that right. Well, that's it's gonna do it for us. A short night for us. We got a short
That's
night.
okay. It's been a busy couple of days, and I'm good.
Yep. It's and well, always fun being up in your booth with you, Lug.
You too, buddy.
Definitely have you in my mind, man, and you know, keep it going, and
Yeah,
you know,
better days ahead here.
always better days ahead,
I
man.
got
But
this.
you know you got it. You got it, and definitely thinking about you, and having, you know, we have some fun out here, and kind
Yep,
of get
it
you to
helps.
unwind, and you know, let out some frustration even a little bit sometimes. Let you let you
Yepers.
out. All
Alrighty,
right,
sir. You
man.
have a good night.
You do the same, my friend, and we will catch everybody next Wednesday
Thank you,
night.
fans, for tuning in. We'll talk to you next week.
We will see you at Homestead.